Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. We'll get started right away. So, the usual inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, whatever the body feels like doing. When you're ready, plant the feet a little wider than the hips and let's just swing side to side. We'll make gentle fists with the hands, tap the shoulder well, and somewhere around the kidney area, gently. Okay, we can slow it down. Make our way back to center. Bring the feet in. Let's see if we can catch the hands behind the back. If we can't catch the hands, we can use our straps. So we'll inhale as we come up on the toes, arms come up. Exhale, arms down, heels down. Okay, relax the arms. We'll make our way to the top of the mat. Let's have our blocks nearby if you have them. If you don't have blocks, don't worry. We'll figure it out without them. Okay. Top of the mat, as usual, lift up all the toes, spread, shoulders back and down. Maybe even roll the shoulders a few times. The next time the shoulders come back and down, keep them there. Bring the toes down. We'll do our best one by one. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Hands somewhere on the legs. Knees can be as bent as they want to be. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Do a few at your own pace. And the next time we fold, bend the knees, hands to earth, step back to a plank. Take a breath or two. Lower knees, chest, chin. Cobra up downs, hug the elbows in. Inhale up, Exhale down. Go at your own pace. Okay, we make our way back. Either a child's pose somewhere here, or a down dog somewhere here. Long, deep breaths, pressing the weight back. Another breath or two. Okay. When you're ready, from down dog or all fours, extend a leg. Inhale. Exhale the foot towards the hands. Back knee comes down. So coming into a low lunge. Grab your blocks if you have them. And we'll just start here. Just a few low, deep breaths. If you don't have the blocks, you could have your hands on your thigh or on the floor if that's comfortable. Look for the length in the spine. Okay, so we have options. We could keep the back knee down and work from here, leaning back, straightening the front leg, and then going forward. And when we lean back, maybe we can take the toes up and then go forward. Or if it's comfortable in your body, you find the position for the blocks that feels good. I move them towards the back a little. We can pick up the back knee and the same thing. So we come forward and then back, maybe pick up the front toes when we come back. So either way, let's inhale forward, exhale back. We'll just go at our own pace. If you want to add a little extra when we come forward, we can think of the heart up to the sky. And when we come back, we can think of the belly towards the thigh. A few more. Okay, the next time we come forward, bring the knee back down. Step the blocks maybe at a lower level. See what your body likes. We're going to twist towards the bent leg. So we just need one block for the opposite arm. The other hand can start on the thigh of the bent leg. Press and rotate. And then we have options. The back knee could come up. And the top arm could come up. So see where you want to be and let's breathe. Okay, the top arm, the forearm comes to the thigh. The back leg, if the knee is down, bring it up. Turn the foot. We're coming into extended warrior two. I'm just going to move the block so you can see everything. And then the hand that was on the block, that arm can reach over. Of course, adjust the feet, the legs, however you need to. Look for an extension all through the long side. And let's breathe through it. Okay, with an inhale, come up to warrior two. Rest the leg just for a moment. Back to warrior two. Once you feel solid in the legs, if you like, everything's an option. We could add the arms. So turning one up, one down. And then maybe we can do the version with the head where we go to the side. Okay, come back to center. Relax the arms, straighten the front leg. Take a moment, maybe shift in the hips. So you may have guessed the next pose. It's a triangle. So we'll float the arms up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, reach. When we reached as far as is comfortable, hand comes down. Top arm may be up or on the hip. See how you feel. Position the head wherever you like. And imagine the head is resting on something. Like it has a little hammock it can just rest into. So as usual, we'll hold the triangle for at least 10 breaths. So make sure you're comfortable enough where you are and breathe into the low belly. Feeding our inner fire of discernment. So the capacity to sort nutrients from the rest. Okay, as you feel ready, turn the head to look down, bend the front knee, grab your block if you're using one. The hands can come to the floor if not. Reach it out in front, outside the foot. Step the back foot in if you need to. We're going into half moon. So we shift the weight, see if we can lift the leg. Make sure the block and the hand are in a comfortable spot. And if it works in your body, maybe lift the top arm. The head depends where it's comfortable. So down is the best for balance. If you're feeling confident, you can look to the side or maybe even up. A few more breaths. Okay. Land the foot. Take a moment, just rest in a forward bend. Do whatever you feel like with the arms. Let the head be heavy. As you feel ready, hands to the fronts of the legs. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Do that a few times. Go at your own pace. Next time we fold, bend the knees, hands to earth, step back to plank. Take a breath or two. When ready, lower knees, chest, chin. So we'll do our cobra up downs again, but this time with wide arms. So let's open up the hands outside the mat. They can be flat or fingertips. And then the rest is the same. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, we'll come out of it. Child's pose or down dog, your choice. Make sure you're comfortable wherever you are. And relax the head wherever you are. Okay, down dog or all fours. Make sure it's your other leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale towards the hands. Back knee comes down. Grab the blocks if you have them. If not, just climb up to your thigh. I'll just take a couple breaths before we start the movement. We're just focusing on elongating the spine. Okay, so the hands can be on the floor if you don't have blocks or something to use as blocks. And we can move the hands towards the back a little. So a reminder, we can work here, inhaling the knee bend. Exhaling, lengthening, keeping the back knee on the floor, going forward and back. Or if it's comfortable, we tuck the back toes, pick up, and then same thing. Inhale forward, exhale back, and maybe we can take the toes up as we come back. So find what works for today. Also use the height of the blocks that you like. So you might prefer lower instead of higher. Just go with whatever works in your body for today and for this side. Okay, the next time we come forward, bring the back knee down. You might need to back up the front foot a little. Take the block inside the foot. If you're using it, you might prefer not having it. Other hand comes onto the thigh of the bent leg. We press and rotate. Our options, we could lift the back knee and we could lift the top arm. Okay, so the top arm, bring the forearm to the thigh. The back leg, if the knee is down, lift it. Turn the foot. Let's get this out of the way. So we come into an extended warrior two. So adjust the feet however you need to. You can even come up into warrior two and then land back down. Position the head wherever you like. Okay, when you're ready, with an inhale, come up to warrior two. And stretch the leg for a moment, land back. So back to warrior two. And again, if you feel like with arms, we can rotate in and out and let the head go side to side as long as that feels good. If you don't want to do this stuff, that's fine. You could just put the hands on the hips. Okay, back to center. Relax the arms, straighten the leg. Take a moment. Can shift in the hips. So getting ready for triangle. If you like using the blocks for the triangle, you can prepare them now. Any adjustments to the legs, feel free. And when you're ready, float up. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Glance the hand, see what you want to do with the top arm. Position the head wherever is comfortable. And imagine the head just like resting in a hammock. Long, deep belly breaths. Okay, as you feel ready, top hand on the hip if it's not there. Turn the head, look down. Bend the knee. Grab your block if you're using it. Slide it forward outside the foot. Walk the back foot in. Shift the weight. See if it's possible to lift the back leg. Position the block wherever you need it. Top arm can stay on the hip or come up. And the gaze can stay down or look to the side or even up depending how comfortable you are and what you feel like for today. All right, let's breathe. Okay, once you're happy with that, bring the foot down and again, just relax into a forward fold. Okay, we'll see if we can lower into a squat so we can open up the feet. Could definitely have the hands on the blocks. And let's start to come down. Might come up on the toes or have the heels down. And for the first few breaths, we'll just play around. So the hands on the blocks or on the floor. And we'll just explore one heel towards the earth. Oh, sorry, one knee towards the earth. And then the other. And maybe the knee will hit the floor, maybe it won't. It doesn't really matter, just rocking. You can add any kind of head movement. The opposite foot, you can play with the toes coming off the floor. An anything goes type of move. Just play around a couple more breaths. Okay, when you're ready, we'll help ourselves to sit down. And let's open our legs out wide. So you might want to sit on a stack of blankets, or I'll turn to face you. You might want to sit on a stack of blankets or even your two blocks side to side. So just find something that works for today. And let's start with the feet. So make sure your torso is comfortable, the spine's long. And then when you're ready, the feet will point and flex. Go with your breath. Okay, next time they're flexed, let's see if we can internal rotate, out, external rotate. So we usually do this with the legs out in front of us, which I find a lot easier. So it might not be as big a movement as always. That's fine. Just remember moving from the hips. A few more. Okay, rotate those ankles. Change direction. All right, flex again, and we'll see if it's possible to add a little or maybe a big forward bend. So keep the feet flexed and walk forward as much or as little as feels good for today. If you want to rest the elbows on the blocks, feel free. A few more. Okay, when you're ready, come up. Bring the soles of the feet together. If you like, you can give yourself a little foot massage and at the same time do a little butterfly action through the legs. Okay, so one more thing here. Thank you so much for the hearts. One more thing here. We're going to do another forward bend, but this time we'll let the spine round, which we don't normally do. So we'll start by moving the feet away from the body. I think I'll go sideways so you can see better. So the feet away from the body. So it's a much bigger diamond. You could have the hands on the floor, the hands on the legs, or if it works for today, you can put the arms underneath the calves. And now we'll just let ourselves round and just relax as much as we can. So we let ourselves just hang over. Let the head be heavy. It can drop towards the feet. And we'll do our best to relax into this. We're going to aim for 7 to 10 breaths. If it's something you're really not enjoying, you can just do another posture. But look for a way to let it feel good, just letting the whole body hang over. If you have a herniated disc or something, I wouldn't do this. In that case, I would come onto the back and maybe do some pelvic lifts. Okay, so wherever we are, let's just relax into it. Okay, as you feel ready, very, 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 very slowly, we'll start to come out of it. So really taking our time. See how slowly can we uncurl. Okay, once you come up, you can use the hands, bring the knees together. Let's all come onto the back. Also, good time to put some socks on. And if you have any extra clothing or whatever to stay warm, grab it. If you have any blankets or props for Shavasana, grab those too. And once we come onto the back, let's take a moment just to hug the knees into the chest. And once you're happy with that, open up the arms. They can be bent or straight, whatever you prefer. And go into any version of twist that you like. So just to give some options, there's the legs together version. There's also the one leg leads, the other leg follows version. You could also play with less bent legs. Oops. If you want to work more on your core strength, anything goes. Okay, next time the legs fall to one side, let's see if we can just hold the twist and relax into it. So if there's a big space between the knees, just put your block or a blanket or a pillow or something. And we want both shoulders on the floor. Yeah. So if you need to, you can move both shoulders the same direction as the knees. That'll help them both get on the floor. And finally, we can turn the head away from the knees. And we'll just relax 5-ish, 7, maybe 10 breaths. Okay, as you feel ready, very gently come back to center. Take a breath or two. And when you're ready, over to the other side. So if the shoulder's lifting off the floor, just move both shoulders same direction as the knees. If it's okay, turn the head opposite the knees. And of course, if you need something between the knees or anything to make it more comfortable, just do whatever that is. Relax the face. Let's breathe into the twist. Okay, when you're ready, make your way back to center. Take a breath or two. And finally, set yourself up for full relaxation. So you can use props if you have them, if you want to bolster under the knees or the lower legs on a chair. You might like to cover up with a blanket. You could have the legs extended or do this version. That's a little more friendly for the back, knees bent, leaning one into the other. Chin gently tucked in. Let's give ourselves permission to relax. to very, 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 very gently wake the body mind, inviting movement. Eventually giving ourselves a full body stretch. Once nice and stretched, knees to chest. Let's do a few double knee tucks, inhaling the knees away, exhaling to the chest. Next time the knees come to the chest, rock side to side. And eventually roll all the way to one side. Rest the head, take a breath or two. And with the strength of the arms, press up. Make our way into any comfortable seated position. Please feel free to sit on blankets or blocks. And I'm going to cross my legs in the less comfortable way if you feel like joining me. Okay, once we're settled in, let's go into our head turns. So one hand on one knee, the other hand on top of that hand. We inhale the head, the direction of the hands. Exhale over the shoulder. Use our eyes. Look as far back as we can. And that's it. Go with our breath. Exhaling over the shoulder. Okay, come back to center. Take a couple breaths before the other side. And here we go. Hands on the knee, hand on top of the hands. Inhale, head towards the hands. Exhale over the shoulder. Use our eyes to look as far as we can. Okay, come back to center. Another breath or two. I'm just taking a last moment before we close. Just relaxing into ourselves, relaxing into all that is. As you feel ready, we can end with a bow, taking the opportunity to acknowledge, honor the light, love, wisdom within ourselves, within each other, and within all. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had good practice. We're back here on YouTube on Friday for gentle yoga and qigong. And of course, I'll see you on Thursday over on Google Meet. So have an amazing day, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you soon. Take care.